Hi everybody, my name is Seth K Bani, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to design this particular game day poster. So let's step into Photoshop and then let's start. And the dimension I am going to be using is, let's click on Ctrl N first for it to pop up, and then I'll go here, set here to pixels. Let me call it Arsenal poster. Alright, and then pixels over here, I'll set it to 1800 over here, and then I would also set it to 3000 over here, and then I'll call it 300 over here. I'll set it to 300 over here, and then color, RGB color 8-bit over here, everything like this, and then click on OK. Now guys, I want you to know I'm not affiliated to Arsenal in any way. You know, if a team is losing, there's no way I'm going to support it. Okay, so I'm not affiliated to this team in any way. Nobody should troll me, okay guys? All right. So with that done, let's go here to views, and then let's go here to you got layout, and then I would set here to let's set here to 8, right? 8, I think 8 would do. And then 8, sorry Arsenal fans, sorry. Okay, let's click over here, and then Control 0. I think this is quite better. Now we want to start with our image, and so let's go pick our image. So let's pick our image, and let's drag him in there, and then somewhere here. Alright, so I'll put him somewhere here, and maybe I'll drag him here a little bit. Okay. And then okay, I'd like to put it in a group, and then I'll call him let's just say name or image. Let's call it image. Okay, and then I'll click on it like this, and then let me go for selective color, and then I'll clip it to it. And now the selective color, I think I'll go here, go and select color white, and then drag the black all the way down. Okay, let me zoom in. Let's see whether it did some effect in there. So you can see on the top, the shirt over there, it really brought the whites out. Okay, so I think it did well. Let's also go and pick in our levels, and then let's clip it to it. And then with our levels, let's drag here all the way here. Maybe 2.8 something would do. Let's leave here like this, and then click over here on the white mask over here, Control I to invert it. Click on your brush, go here and pick a soft round brush, and then make sure your caps lock is off, reduce the opacity, and then also lower the size a little bit. Now guys, we would just want to mask the skin. Okay, so set here to color white. We just want to mask the skin. All right, now it looks like it's too much. Yeah, with sports posters, you can mess with the colors anyhow, and you still get away with it. Sports posters, and then party flyers, DJ flyers, this kind of artwork, you can mess with the colors and make it too contrasty and still be able to get away with it. Boost all the saturation up some way, somehow. You can still, if you are very, very good, you can still pull it off, so we'll maintain it like this. Now I know he looks like a ghost right now, but guys, Bukayo looks like a ghost right now, but let's see. Okay, so with that done, let's click over here on the image itself. Now once you click on the image itself, we want to go here to filter, and we want to go to camera raw filter. Now guys, if you don't have camera raw filter working on your machine, I have a previous video earlier on that showed you the process in getting camera raw fixed on your Photoshop plugin as well. So if you have any challenge, just visit it and then you'll be able to do it. perhaps I'll leave it in the description for you as well. Now over here, the exposure, let's leave the exposure like this. The contrast, let's drag the contrast up. 148 or 49 is good. The highlight, let's drag the highlights to 36, and then let's see the shadows as well. Let's drag the shadows to 87, and then the whites, let's drag the whites to 45, and then let's the black, let's drag the black down to 41. The texture or text, yeah, sports posters also has some kind of grungy and some textures and stuff, so let's boost it up to around 28. The clarity, let's boost it around 36 will do. The haze, let's drag the haze down a little bit to -7, and then let's boost the vibrance also a little bit to 33, and I think it's okay. Let's click on okay, and then let's watch it happen. Great, I think this is better. Now let's close the image group. I think our image is quite better now. All right, but let's give it some background so that we'll be able to know what we are actually doing. And I'd like to give it a solid color, and then the color I'd like to give it is DAD9D9. okay, it's more like an ash color. I'll put it in a group, and then I'll call it BG, and then over here I'll click on it again and then give it a layer. Click on the layer, pick my brush to use a soft round brush, and then also make sure my caps lock is off, increase the size a little bit or even more. Okay, and then I'll come here to my color over here and choose color white, and then guys, let's increase it again. The intention is to bring the white color in the middle like that. Bring the white color in the middle like that. Alright, now by doing that, it makes it more interesting. Okay, so you can see it in the middle there. Maybe Control T, or maybe drag it up a little bit. Okay, so we are done with our background. Let's give Bukayos some shadows. Alright, Saka, let's give him some shadows, and so let's create a new layer, and then click on our brush to reduce the size of the brush. And it's good if you pick the color of the shadows in there. I'll pick maybe somewhere like this, then paste it over there. Control T, and then just try and make it flat as possible. Okay, maybe you need to hold Alt, or maybe you need to hold Shift, but try and make it flat as possible. And then let's drag it in there. Okay, let's shrink it down a little bit. Okay, and then duplicate it, and then bring this one also here. Good, duplicate it again, Control T. Okay, and then let's increase it, and then let's put it here. Okay, but this time let's reduce the opacity drastically. Great, so you can see, let's see if it looks realistic. It doesn't look too realistic. So let's go here and let's reduce the individual ones as well. Let's see. Okay, let's make 76 for that one, and then 76 for that one as well, and then this one, let's make it alright around 29. So those are the shadows. Okay, those are the shadows, and then let's try and then also bring in the background, as in I'm talking about the grass and stuff like that, because it looks too plain. And I'll drag this one in there and release it over here, and then try and increase it. Let's increase it. Okay, and maybe I'll drag this here. Okay, and then enter. All right, so control 0. Does the grass look realistic? I think so. Okay, so let's give it a black and white. Let's clip it to it. Okay, let's leave it like this. And then I want us to give the image itself a mask, and click on our brush to increase the size of the brush. We want to get rid of all these stuff over here. Okay, so set here to color black, and then just clean it, clean it, clean it, clean it, clean it, clean it, clean it. All right, let's clean everything, and then increase it more. And then this time I want you to reduce the opacity here to around 50 something, and then just get it like that. Okay, nice. So you can see it fades from there to there, and I think this is quite good. All right, and click over here again. We want to give it selective color also. Give it selective color, and then clip it to it. But selective color, what we are going to do is we're going to leave everything the same except neutrals. We want to click on neutrals. The neutrals, the black, we want to drag the black all the way down to around 70. 73 is better. So you see how the neutral really works on it. I think let's go back to the layer here, and then let's set here to color white, and then let's bring in more. Let's bring in more. Okay, now I think this is better. This is better. Let's put it in a group, and then let's call it grass. Okay, also let's bring in our logos, our logos, control H. All right, now let's resize it. Our logos, let's drag this here, and then let's bring this one as well. Let's resize it. Okay, click on it, click on our move tool, and then be able to move it now. Okay. Alright, so what we also want to do is want to use this as you know, a line it shouldn't cross. So let's use the two of them like that, and I think this is good. Right, this is good. Okay, I think this is great. Also let's drag this over here a little bit. Click on your text tool and type over here V as in verses, and then go to your character and choose color black. Okay, we don't want to use this particular, but should we use this? Let's see. Should we use that? Okay, I think we can use it. I wanted to use Morganite, but I think this isn't bad. Let's use Morganite. This is too short. Morganite. Okay, so Morganite, let's go for Morganite. Extra bold, let's see, and then click here. Let's set here to 40, and then let's try and put it in the middle there. Okay, so I believe we are done with that. Let's put it in a group, and then let's call it logos. Let me see. All right, so click on your text tool now, and then type somewhere here, and then let's go, and then let's pick the Saturday, copy it and paste it there. We are not going to use Morgana, we are going to use Montserrat. I'm going to leave it in the description for you. All fonts will be in the description for you. Click on my text to my move tool and move it in there. I'm going to use Montserrat here, and I'm also going to use bold here, and then the font size over here I'm going to set it to 18, and then I'll drag it in here, and then also I'll make it bold like this. I feel like taking this one off. I don't want to make it all caps. And then also the tracking over here, I'll set it to 0, and I feel like this is good so far. I'll go to paragraph here and set it to this. That way I can drag it all the way. Bring Control H. I can drag it all the way until it hits here. And I also feel like I think color black is good. Color black is good. Let's duplicate it and bring it down again. And then let's go and pick MedLife Studio. Let's paste it there. Okay, but because graphic design is quite interesting, right? We don't want it to all be bold because of the principle of contrast. Okay, if you want to be nice, you need to apply that principle, and there are various ways of applying it, guys. Check in the description, you find a graphic design course that will explain everything to detail. An amateur graphic designer to a professional graphic designer. Okay, so with that said, let's just go straight. But what the principle actually also wants us to do right now here is to make sure this is bold and this is quite light, a little bit pressure. Okay, that way it's quite balanced and then it grabs our attention. So let's go and use medium. We are going to use the same font size and everything. And then also another principle of the contrast is quite, let's give some color here. Okay, let's pick the red color here. I feel like it stands out more now. And then what else can we do to it? Should we decrease the size? Maybe we can decrease the size, but I think let's decrease the size a little bit. Let's make it 17. Great. And everything should remain the same. Okay, let's drag this down. We don't want it to be too. Let's drag it up. Let's see. Let's drag the two of them down. Get it a little closer to. Okay. Let's put it also in a group, and then let's call it date venue. All right. Okay. I feel like we should drag it up a little sorry, together with the logo. Let's drag it up a little bit, like a little bit, and also make sure it hits there, and drag it up a little bit, maybe somewhere here. Okay, so we are done with that as well. Now let's bring some few text on top over here. Now guys, I don't know whether it's a Premier League or, but I just want to put it there. Alright, so this is not guaranteed, but I just want to put it there. I'm using the exact same font size for it. Let's open it. We are using Montserrat, we are using medium, we are using 17 here, and then 0 for the tracking here. Make sure it's bold color, black as well. Quite neat. And then let's duplicate it, and then let's drag it up. This time I want us to pick game day, copy it, double click it and paste it there. Alright, and then let's open our character. We are going to use Quaker free regular font. Okay, and then regular over here. The font size that we are going to be using is let's make it 5.3, and then over here the tracking, let's make it 6.0. Okay, and I feel like it's hidden. Let's drag it here. Okay, make sure everything is caps. Great. And then let's keep dragging it here somewhere here. Alright, so Control T, let's make sure it's in the middle of it. Okay, and then enter. I feel like it's in the middle now. Let's click on it. Let's pick any yellowish color over here. Sorry, any reddish color over here. Click on OK, and I feel like this is great so far. but we need to make it more interesting. So let's double click it, and then let's go to patterns. All right, now guys, patterns, I gave you some few patterns some time ago. I'm going to leave a link to the video in the description, how to install all these resources on your Photoshop. All right, so everything's going to be in the description for you to be able to download it as well. All right, so I'll click on the first one, and then I'll set it to multiply, and then I would set the opacity to 100, and then guys, the angle is 0, and then I'll make sure that also the scale is 417, and I think we are good to go. We click on okay. It makes it quite interesting like this. All right, so this is how it was before, and this is how it is now. I feel like this is better. Also the premiere, I like to drag it down a little bit, somewhere there. All right, and then I'll put it in a group, and I'll call it top text. Now I feel like we are left with just a few stuff that we are supposed to do. We need to add some text to the ground here, guys. What do you think? So I'm going to drag this into Photoshop. Okay, and I'll leave it here. Now guys, if you want to know how I created this, just let me know and I'll show you. It's quite simple though. I'll click on and create a new layer. Then I would hold Control and click on the layer that Bukayo is. So click on it, and then actually make sure I click on it like this, and then copy it. Okay, make sure you select it, and then you Control click here, and then copy it. Okay, you have something like this. That is great. Control D to deselect it. Now go here to the empty layer that you created. Once you go there, I want you to hide this as well. Once you go here, I want you to go to filter, and then I want you to go to vanishing points and click on it. Great. Now vanishing points, where are we going to start from? Let's start from somewhere. Yeah, let's drag it to somewhere. Yeah, let's drag it. Guys, let's drag it to let's Control -2. Hide it. Alright, so let's drag it to somewhere. So guys, you can see it's really parallel to the lines over here. You can see I'm trying to give it enough space, right? Somewhere here. Then I'll drag it somewhere. Yeah, nice. Control 0 to bring it. Control V to paste it, and then drag Bukayo in there. I'll come here and click over here on the transform tool, and then I'll try and then let me see. I'll try and then drag it in there like that. Drag it in there like that. Drag it up. Drag it up like that. Guys, you want to be able to do that. Okay, so drag it there like that, and let's drag this there as well. You want to be able to drag it there too, and then I'll click on OK. I'll right click it and make sure it is converted to a smart object. Okay, and then I'll double click it, and then I would also make sure I click on color overlay. Click on it and pick red color over here, and click on OK, and then click on OK. Alright, now I'll also like to put it in a group and call it name. Okay, and over here I'll set it to multiply. I'll control T on it. I'll control T on it, and I'll right click it, and then I'll click on distort, and I'll try to bring it here a little bit more, and bring it here a little bit more. Okay, pull it here a little bit more, pull this here a little bit more, pull this here a little bit more. Okay, doesn't really matter, guys. Doesn't really matter. I don't really work. No, it doesn't really matter. You can work with it like the way you have yours. Alright, so like this, and then so we set it to overlay multiply over here, guys. So if we set it to multiply, and then I'll click over here and go and look for curve, then I'll clip it to it, then I'll drag it all the way here, drag the curve all the way here. Let's see whether it's working. Let's see whether it's working. Let's drag it more. Okay, and then let's create a new layer, and then let's clip it to it as well. Make sure it's activated. Over here I want you to click on the mask of the curve, click on your brush, make sure caps lock is off, decrease it, set here to color white. Okay, and then I'm sorry, set here to color black. And then mask this side. Okay, mask this side. Also make sure the opacity is 100, the flow is 100, and then mask the side up. Now with this one I want you to give it color white, and just paste it there, and then I want you to go and then set it to overlay to, let's see whether it's really going to work. If it's not going to work, it would. Not really working, so let's set it to linear dodge, and then let's reduce the opacity, Control T on it, and then pull it above like that. Okay, and then another thing is we want to put it all in a group again, and then want to call it name again. Open it, guys. We need to do one more thing. We need to create another one, and then this time I want us to click on our brush tool, and then pick the hold Alt and pick the white color around the background. Make sure caps lock is off, and then paste it there. Okay, now this is to create the illusion of a light on the text. It makes it interesting. Now you can close it. This one we can now hide it, we don't need it, or delete it. Okay, now the name also, let's see, the name, I'd like to drag the name under the shadow, under the, above the grass. Okay, drag the shadow above the grass. Alright, so that way we see the shadows as well. Alright, so make sure it's the logos, the name, the shadow, the grass, in that order. Okay, finally we want to click on the image on top here. Control Alt Shift E to merge everything together. Right click it and then convert to a smart object. Okay, and then I want us to go to filter. I want us to go to filter gallery, and then I want us to go and then use poster edge over here. Going for poster edge over here, poster edges, and then set here to 8. Let's Control 0 over here for us to see it. Set here to 8, set the edge intensity to 0, and then set the posterization to 3, and then click on OK. Alright, now this is how it was, this is how it is now. Alright, so give it a mask, and then I want us to set here to color black, choose your brush, and then lean here, just lean there, make sure it's quite small, lean that side as well. Alright, maybe in here as well. And ladies and gentlemen, this is how you create this particular poster or game day flyer. Now if you love this video, please hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel. Also check in the description, all the resources are over there. Share this video if you want to. Alright guys, so the PSD is going to be in the description, the resources is going to be in the description, and also most importantly, I want you to like this video, give it 100 likes, and let YouTube push it around. I love you all guys. See you in the next video.